Hello, good morning. Welcome to our book review session. And of course, I'm your host, TC Wanyam. Okay, so do well to share the link as usual. This is our book for this week, The Rules of Work. Okay, share the link, tag a friend, tag a loved one to join us. All right. Kindly share the link, paste it on your WhatsApp status, paste on your timeline, tag friends to join us. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're joining from. Please do well to share the link. All right, share the link. Let's review this book together. We'll be looking at what is the mind of the author. Of course, it's an international bestseller. All right. The author, of course, have made his mark on the rules of life, rules of work, rules of wealth. So he has a series. So of course, this is the rules of work. So do well to share the link, tag a friend, tag a loved one to join us. Okay. So if you're joining for the first time, of course, we're going to take our mantra from the book of Philippians 4 verse 8. So if you're joining for the first time, turn with me to the book of Philippians 4 verse 8. Philippians 4 verse 8. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. So, of course, 2025 is designed specially for ensuring that our mindset, our actions are in tandem with the will of God. Okay, God wants to be sure that whatever thing you're doing to the next person, you put it through the test, through the thought processes. Are they in line with His will? That thing you want to do, is it true? That thing that action you want to take, is it honest? Is it just? Is it fair? Is it pure? Is there a good report in it? Is it lovely? Will it bring virtue and glory even to God? So you want to put through whatever you want, whatever action you want to take, through the eight thought processes, and be sure that they align well with the will of God. May God guide you, and may God bless you. Thank you. Okay, so what is this book all about? The Rules of Work. The book was first published in 2003. Yes, 2003. It's also an international bestseller. Like I said, it's a self-improvement, motivational prose. Okay. It has 10 rules, each rule for a chapter. All right. Each rule for a chapter, and well written, very simple, with simple terms to understand. It has 219 pages. 219 pages. Okay. Let's see briefly about the author, Richard Templar. Okay. The Rules of Work by Richard Templar. Who is Richard Templar? He's actually a British author, known primarily for his practical and insightful self-help books on personal, professional development. All right. He specializes in writing straightforward, easy to follow guides that offer real-world advice on success, work ethics, and personal finance. His rules series, including the Rules of Work, Rules of Life, and Rules of Wealth, has gained global popularity for its no-nonsense approach to achieving success in various aspects of life. Okay, though little is publicly known about his personal life, his books continue to inspire readers world without. So he's an impressive writer, and of course his work continues to make mark. Okay, let me share a snippet in page 80. That's rule 4.7, page 80. Page 80, rule number 4.7. All right. So the author is implying that we should use please and thank you. Aha. As rule number 4.7, use please and thank you. Please and thank you all the time. Okay. As far as you're in a working environment, always learn to use please and learn to use thank you all the time. There is no particular time you should stop using it. Okay? So you would have thought this is so obvious, so basic and so fundamental that surely it can be part of the rules. Sorry, but we will need reminding that saying please and thank you is terribly important. It just doesn't happen enough. People say that they are too busy or too forgetful, or that it should be taken as read that they have said them and that they don't need to each and every time using it. That's rubbish, the author said. The only reason please and thank you get forgotten is plain old bad manners. If we start ignoring even the basic levels of human tendency and decency and politeness, then there are really no point to any of us being here in the first place. So if you're at workplace, you should use please and thank you always. If we aren't civil and civilized enough to thank someone or to be bothered enough to say please, then it really is a time to pack and, go. All right? It doesn't matter how many times a day someone passes you a piece of paper. It is thank you. Thank you all the time. Every single time without fail or exception. It doesn't matter how many times you have to ask for the same thing. Always use please. Say please. If someone does anything for you, no matter how mundane or trivial, repetitive, boring, effortless, you will always say thank you. You forgot one thing and you'll be labeled as rude, boorish, or unpleasant. Make someone's day and don't forget, please, thank you. I once worked with a manager who could get staff to work the graveyard shift. Come in on their holidays, work overtime, work their days off, take work home with them, work at weekends, and work harder than any other manager could. We all watched him trying to work out what it was he was doing that we weren't. He was getting loyalty from his team that we weren't. I know you already, you are ahead of me at this stage and you have gotten your hand up with the answer. Of course, he said, please and thank you. Yes, happy now? He did indeed. And that simple bit of politeness went a long way. I don't think his staff consciously knew he did it. We certainly couldn't spot it for a long time. Most of us were conned. We also said, please and thank you. But he said it without fail, every single time, every single time. Every single time. All right. My review. Of course, this book, Richard Templar's Rules of Work, is practical guide. The book is a practical guide, okay, to professional success, offering a structured approach to excelling in workplace. The book is based on unwritten workplace rules that distinguish top performers from average employees. Templar provides insightful advice on professionalism, personal branding, and office politics, making it an essential read for anyone looking to climb the corporate ladder. There's no two ways about it. It's the must read for anyone desiring to climb the corporate ladder in any field. Okay, the book is divided into 10 sections. All right, covering topics such as self-discipline, networking, effective communication, and leadership. The writing is engaging, straightforward, and full of real-world examples, making it accessible for professionalism and at any stage in career and life. One of the book's strengths is its emphasis on subtle strategic behaviors, all right, that influence career growth. Templar highlights that success isn't just about working hard, but also about understanding workplace dynamics, managing relationships, and projecting the right image. Very important. It's not just about working hard, but you need to understand the workplace dynamics. Okay, managing relationships and projecting the right self-image. All right. However, some readers might find certain rules overly pragmatic, like The Prince by Machiavelli. No, even bordering on manipulative. Nevertheless, the book offers valuable insights for those seeking to improve their workplace presence and make them effective. All right. I'm going to share just 10 key lessons from this book. One, he said, dress for success. Your appearance impacts how others perceive you. Dress appropriately can actually help you establish credibility and authority in workplace. Two, master workplace etiquette. Yes, Understanding office culture and adhering to professional etiquette builds respect and influence. All right? Stay professional under pressure. No matter how you are under pressure, stay professional. Emotional control and maintaining a calm demeanor, even in stressful situations, set leaders apart from average employees, the author said. 4, work smart, not just hard. Hard work is essential, but strategic thinking, prioritization, and efficiency matter just as much. All right. 5, develop a personal brand. How you present yourself, communicate, and work contributes to your professional reputation. Build a strong, positive brand, even for yourself. 6, manage your boss effectively. Understanding and aligning with your boss's expectations can accelerate career growth, the author said. 7, be a problem solver, not a complainer. Don't just always complain all the time, but be a problem solver. Instead of complaining about issues, take initiative and offer solutions. This builds credibility and leadership potential. 8, cultivate powerful networks. Cultivate powerful networks. Success is not just about individual effort. Networking with right people opens doors to new opportunities. 9, keep learning and adapting. Staying relevant in workplace requires continuous self-improvement, learning new skills, and adapting to changes. 10, and final, key lesson from this book, lead by example. Demonstrating leadership qualities, even without a formal title, increases your chances of being recognized for promotions and career advancement. So, very beautiful 10 rules. The book is available on Amazon and, of course, on every major bookshop. So get a copy for yourself and add it to your list of books for 2025. All right. This week we'll be looking at this wonderful novel, okay, The Lion and Jewel by Wole Soyinka. Get a copy. If you also need the PDF, the ebook, let me know. All right. Thank you and have a wonderful new week.